Disclaimer: this is a work of fiction created for entertainment purposes only, not affiliated with BTS or Big Hit Entertainment. Characters and storylines are fictional and for entertainment purposes only. If you are homophobic, then please just leave. Tigers Bunny promote respect and kindness. Jungkook was the kind of man people admired from afar, but never dared to approach. At just 24, he was the CEO of one of the biggest companies in South Korea. Sharp suit, sharper eyes, he didn't smile, he didn't joke, he didn't care for small talk. Everyone at Jeon Enterprises knew the rule: don't get too close to the CEO. But there was one person who never followed that rule. Taehyung, Jungkook's personal secretary. Taehyung was everything Jungkook was not: warm, charming, and dangerously flirtatious. He moved through the office like a prince, flashing a smile, but his eyes were always focused on one person, Kim Jungkook. No one knew their secret. No one knew that behind closed doors they were married. It had been a quick wedding far away from the city, under soft lights and whispered promises. Jungkook had insisted they keep it private. Work is work, he had said. No one needs to know what we are. Taehyung had agreed, but that didn't stop him from showing his love in small ways. Taehyung sat one morning, placing a warm coffee cup on the CEO desk. Extra sweet, just how you like it. Jungkook didn't look up. Don't bring me coffee in front of the interns, Mr. Kim. Taehyung leans in, voice soft but playful. What if I want them to know you are taken, Jungkook? Pen paused for a second, then kept writing. Stop being childish, but Taehyung just smiled, because even though Jungkook acted cold, Taehyung knew the truth. After night, the same cold CEO held him tightly, whispered his name like a prayer, kissed him with fire. At work, they were just personal security, but in Taehyung's heart and in their secret home, Jungkook was his, and he had no intention of letting anyone else have him. At Jungkook's office morning, quiet and clean, Jungkook sits at his desk, focused on reports. The door opens without a knock. Only one person does that. Taehyung steps in with a lazy smile. Good morning, Mr. CEO. Looking extra handsome today. Did you do something new with your hair? Jungkook doesn't look up. Don't start, Taehyung. Taehyung walks closer, places a coffee on the desk. I'm just being honest. My husband deserves compliments, especially when he's wearing that tie I like. Jungkook glances up briefly. It's just a tie. Taehyung leans down close to Jungkook's ear. No, it's the tie you wore the night we... Jungkook cuts him off quickly. Yeah, we are at work, Taehyung, behave. Taehyung grinning. Exactly, which makes this more fun. Jungkook signs, but his ears were turning red. You are annoying, Taehyung pretends to pout. You were not saying that last night when you were begging for... Jungkook snaps his head up, eyes wide. Taehyung. Taehyung laughs. I love when you blush like that. It's rare but so cute. Jungkook turns his face away, mumbling, I'm not blushing. Taehyung circles the desk and gently touches Jungkook's cheeks. Liar. You are so red right now. You can run a company, princess, but you can't hide from me. Jungkook quickly but with a small smile. You are unbelievable. Taehyung smiling softly now. And yet you married me. Jungkook finally meets his eyes gently. Unfortunately. Taehyung grins wide, leans down and kisses Jungkook's forehead. Don't worry, I will keep making you regret it. In the sweetest way. Jungkook shakes his head, pretending to be annoyed, but the way his lips curl just slightly says everything. Time skip. Jungkook is sitting behind his desk, reviewing files. The door suddenly opened. A high-ranking female employee, Mrs. Choi, steps in holding a folder. Mrs. Choi, Mr. Jeon, I have completed the report you requested. I thought you would like to review it before the meeting. Jungkook nods without much expression. Leave it on the desk. She places it down, then lingers. Her eyes scan the room like she is waiting for something or someone. Mrs. Choi softly. I cleared my evening schedule in case you would like to go over the numbers together over dinner. Before Jungkook can respond, the door opens again. Kim Taehyung walks in carrying a cup of coffee and a tablet. Taehyung, cheerfully. Oh, here is the updated client list and your afternoon coffee. You forgot it this morning. Mrs. Choi immediately turned sharp. Mr. Kim, I asked you to send the files to HR 30 minutes ago. What are you doing here instead of doing your job? Taehyung surprised. I was coming to deliver something important to Mr. Jeong. Mrs. Choi. Voice louder, clearly irritated. You are always hanging around in here like this is your personal space. Just because you are his secretary doesn't mean you get special treatment. Taehyung's expression falters slightly, but he keeps calm. Jungkook slowly stands up, his face darkening. Jungkook, voice cold and commanding. Miss Choi. Miss Choi started. Yes, Mr. Jungkook. Steps around his desk, walking slowly toward her. Who gave you permission to raise your voice at my secretary? Miss Choi. I just thought he was neglecting his duties. Jungkook cuts her off. Taehyung never neglects his duties, and even if he did, it is not your place to scold him like that, especially not in my office. Miss Choi. Nervous eyes flicking between them. I meant no disrespect. I just Jungkook. Eyes narrowed, voice firm. Let me be clear. Taehyung is not just a secretary. He's my person. You don't speak to him like that ever again. Miss Choi, eyes widen, her jaw tightens, but she paused quickly. Miss Choi, understood, sir. I apologize. She quickly exits, clearly embarrassed. Once the door closed, Jungkook turned to Taehyung, who is still standing, quickly blinking. Taehyung, you didn't have to get so angry, quickly. Jungkook steps close, reaching out to fix the collar of Taehyung's shirt. Yes, I did. No one talks to you like that, especially not in front of me. Taehyung smiling gently, possessive. Are we? Jungkook quickly. Only about you. Taehyung sets the coffee on the desk, but his eyes are locked on Jungkook, a teasing smirk spreading across his face. Taehyung, slowly walking closer. Well, he's my person, huh? Jungkook clears his throat, avoiding eye contact. I only said that so she would back off. Taehyung, grinning. Sure you did, and the way you said it, so protective, so commanding. I think I almost fell for you again. Jungkook muttering, don't say weird things. Taehyung, circle Jungkook's desk, standing right in front of him now. I didn't know my cold CEO could be so bold in front of others. You defended me like I was your lover. Jungkook glances up quickly. You are my lover and my husband. Taehyung leans in, voice low and sultry. Hearing you say that out loud makes me want to kiss you right here. Jungkook eyes widening. Yeah, don't be crazy. We are at work. Taehyung laughs, brushing his fingers slightly over Jungkook's hand. But you are so cute when you get flustered. Look at your ears. They are so red. Jungkook pulls his hand away and hides his face with the paper. I am not flustered. You are just annoying. Taehyung leans closer, whispering into his ear. You are lucky I love annoying you. Jungkook quickly peeking from behind the paper with a small shy face. Idiot. Taehyung chuckles softly, stealing a gentle kiss on Jungkook's cheeks before pulling away with a wink. Taehyung, don't worry, Mr. CEO. I will save the real kisses for when we get home. Jungkook widened his jaw. But Taehyung already ran outside quickly. At Taehyung's cabin. Taehyung is sitting at his desk typing when suddenly the door burst open. Miss Choi enters, loud and furious. A few staff nearby glance in, hearing the raised voice. Miss Choi, ghost voice called. Well, of course you would be here acting like you belong. Taehyung calmly look up. Can I help you, Miss Choi? Miss Choi laughed bitterly. Oh, don't act innocent now. We all know what you are doing. Hanging around the CEO like a leech. People nearby stopped typing. The office turned quiet. Taehyung, voice low. I think you are mistaken. Miss Choi, mistaken? Please, everyone sees it. You are just some pretty face using your looks to charm the CEO. What else could you possibly offer someone like him? Taehyung, still calm but voice right. That's not your concern. Miss Choi steps closer, louder enough. Is he giving you money, bonuses? You think because you smile and drink him coffee, you are something special? I don't know what magic you used on him, but it won't last long. People like you clinging to someone powerful, we don't belong here. Taehyung clenches his fist under the desk. He doesn't speak. The room is silent. Even the sound of typing has stopped. Miss Choi cruelly. You think that Mr. Jeon loves you? He will drop you the second he realizes what a gold digger you are. She hates Taehyung because she has crush on Jungkook, and she got jealous whenever she sees Taehyung near him. Taehyung finally stands, his voice steady but cold. Taehyung, I think you should leave now, Miss Choi, mocking tone. Honestly, it's pathetic. A secretly playing house with the CEO in his head. He would never choose someone like you. Not in public, you are just a pretty distraction. And cut off by a voice. Voice dramaturgy. Cold and sharp. Finish that sentence and I swear I will ruin you. Everyone freezes. Standing in that doorway is Jungkook. His eyes are dark, jaw clenched, and his presence sends a chill through the room. Miss Choi stiffens, panicked, flickering in her eyes. Miss Choi. Mr. John, I was just. Jungkook steps forward slowly, each word like ice. I heard everything. Taehyung, softly. Cookie. Jungkook cuts him off, eyes never leaving Miss Choi. You dare to speak to him like that in my company. You insult my secretary. My husband. Gasp echoed through the office. People stand shocked and wide-eyed. Mr. Evelyn speechless. Mr. You are what? Jungkook. Furious possessive. My husband. Kim Taehyung is my husband. We are married, so if anyone wants to call him a gold digger again, do it while looking me in the eyes. Miss Choi stammers back before she can speak again. Jungkook, his voice like thunder. You disrespected my husband. You insulted him in front of others. You crossed every line, Miss Choi. Without hesitation, Jungkook lifts his hand and slaps Miss Choi across the face. The sound echoes in the silent room. She gasped, stunned, holding her cheeks. Jungkook. Taehyung gasped. He holds Jungkook from his waist, stopping him. Cookie, calm down, love. Jungkook. Calm. Looking at Miss Choi. You are fired. Get out now. Mr. stumbles away, humiliated, disappearing down the hall. Silence remained for a beat longer. Jungkook didn't say a word as he grabbed Taehyung's wrist gently but firmly, pulling him down the hallway. Eyes followed them, but no one dared to speak. Jungkook's face was unbeatable, cold fury mixed with something deeper. He opened his office door, pulled Taehyung inside, and slammed it shut. The click of the lock echoed like thunder. Taehyung startled. Cook, what are you? Jungkook, voice deep and commanding. Sit down, Ty. Pointed at his bossy chair. Taehyung, surprised, falls into the chair. Jungkook doesn't wait for Taehyung to adjust. Before he climbs onto his lap, straddling him, gripping his waist firmly, Jungkook leans down, staring deeply into Taehyung's eyes with possessively. Jungkook, cursing under his breath. Damn, Miss Choi, how dare she talk to you like that? How dare she insult my husband? I should have killed her right then and there. Taehyung chuckles softly, but Jungkook's intensity only increases. He hugs Taehyung tightly, burying his face in his neck. Jungkook whispering, I'm sorry, Taehyung. I should have told everyone sooner. I should have kept us hidden. I should not have kept us hidden. Taehyung softly running his fingers through Jungkook's hair. You don't need to apologize, love. I understand why you did that. Jungkook lifted his head, looking at Taehyung with burning desire. No, I should have shown everyone who you are to me. I should have been louder about it. Taehyung gripping Jungkook's low voice. Baby, breathe. Jungkook, fist clenching Taehyung's shirt. I'm so angry. I should have told them sooner. I should have screamed it to the world that you are mine. Taehyung tilts Jungkook's chin up firmly. Look at me. Jungkook's wide eyes met Taehyung's dark, intense face. There is no softness. There only dominance and control. Taehyung, none of what she said matters. You hear me? She is beneath you, beneath us. Jungkook, quickly, eyes gleaming. Still, Ty, I'm sorry. Taehyung's thumb brushed Jungkook's bottom lip slowly and silently. Jungkook shivers. Taehyung, you want to make it up to me? Jungkook nods immediately. Yes, anything. Taehyung smirks and tightens his grip around Jungkook's waist, pulling him forward. So there's just a pressed eye. Jungkook gasps slightly, his breath catching Taehyung. Voice dark and slow. Then stay still, let me have you. Jungkook blushes furiously, but he doesn't resist, melting into Taehyung's lap, obedient, breathless. Taehyung leans in, lips scathing Jungkook's ear. Taehyung, no more hiding, no more secrets. You belong to me. You understand? Jungkook softly. Yes, I belong to you. Taehyung's mouth straight, kisses down Jungkook's neck, claiming every inch. His hand roam over Jungkook's body slowly, possessively, while Jungkook trembled in his hand. Jungkook leans forward, burying his face on Taehyung's shoulder, flushed and overwhelmed, his fingers twisting in Taehyung's shirt. Taehyung whispered, you want me to stop, love? Jungkook muffled, no, don't stop. Taehyung smirking, oh, I'm just getting started. The chair creaks as they shift. Jungkook now completely under Taehyung's control, lost in his dirty dominance, his love in that love office. No one existed but them. And for once, Jungkook let go of his cold CEO mask and gave himself fully to the one person who always saw through it. Jungkook clutches Taehyung's shoulder tightly, his breath hitching with every touch. Sitting on Taehyung's lap, his pride as a CEO melts into soft vulnerability. Only Taehyung ever gets to see him like that. Only Taehyung ever makes him feel this safe and wanted. Jungkook, whispering, voice shaking. Why do you always make me lose control like this? Taehyung, smirking as his hands run slowly up Jungkook's back. Because you like it when I take control. He nips at Jungkook's jaw, hold beneath, standing shivers down his spine. Jungkook trembles slightly, gripping Taehyung's shoulder like it is only thing keeping him grounded. Their lips crash together again, deeper, hungry at this time. Taehyung pulls Jungkook flush against him, grabbing their bodies slowly at the heat spread between them. Taehyung, moving between this. You sit in this big chair all day, acting cold and untouchable, but right now you are nothing but mine, just my baby. Jungkook, greatly, his face flushed, eyes half lidded. Taehyung grips his, adjusting his easily on his lap, making him feel completely possessed. Jungkook panting softly. Slow, what if someone hears? Taehyung leaning in, lips pushing his hair. Let them. Jungkook gasped. Taehyung licked his earlobe slowly before whispering, I want them to know you belong to me. That's this it, this office, this entire company, none of it matters more than us. He presses hot kisses along Jungkook's collarbone, exposed from his half unbuttoned shirt. Jungkook arched into his, melting completely in Taehyung's arm, no longer the composed ego, just a flushed husband being adored by a man who owns his heart. Taehyung, voice rough, hand sliding down Jungkook's, say it long, love, say you are mine. Jungkook, barely a whisper. I'm yours, Chai, only yours. Taehyung kissing him deeply. Good, because I am never letting you go. Their lips meet again, slower now and more. The heat is there, burning between them, but no. But so is something deeper, devotion, protection, love. As their breath mingle and the room spins in heat and closeness, Taehyung's voice rumbles low. Taehyung, let's go home, love. I am going to remind you again and again exactly who you belong to, my beloved CEO. Jungkook smiling shyly through the heat. I will be waiting, my beloved secretary.